My name is Scott Damron, live in Atlanta, Georgia. The company is Castle Medical. What we are today is a medical laboratory. We process urine, blood, and saliva from physicians and hospitals across the U.S. You know, with this company, I was very fortunate in that from day one, I could say I have no day-to-day responsibilities. With most companies, it starts with an idea, and that idea starts with me working out of the trunk of my car or out of my living room or what have you. And I think that if a person, even if they say today my role is this, if they obviously understand that at some point my role has to transition out of this and start looking at systems, looking at people, placements, it's a challenge because a lot of times it's economics. You know, the number one reason businesses fail is underfunding. If you've lived that, then you understand that. And so for people who say, hey, I want to be an entrepreneur, you know, an education on here are the reasons that you might fail. You know, just laid out black and white. Here it is. What does this mean? And rather than just a, you know, a description, a PowerPoint, it's here are the personal stories. And, you know, you go back to, you know, so many famous people have gone through them from Walt Disney on down that it's a matter of underfunding. And so if you can start from the first day and you know, understand that, you know, why are you doing the company like I talked, you know, earlier, but also understand the economics of what is going to drive this, is that no matter how passionate I am about it, unless we can get over this financial hump, the company is not going to exist. And so, you know, one of the exercises that I did with this company is I said, how can the company function without my day-to-day involvement, not only, you know, from an operational standpoint, but from an economic standpoint? If I'm not there to make the donuts, can the doors, you know, open? And I think that that's, for a lot of entrepreneurs, especially on the smaller side, their economics don't work. And so the question would come back, how do I make them work? And at what time frame can I do this? And how do I need to scale this thing? If I want to open a donut shop, do I need to open one or is it three? And at three, do I start to get a little bit of lift in such a way that the company will actually start to exist and I can move out of it from being a hobby to, you know, actually a business that, you know, can run without my day-to-day involvement?